Ah, yes.
It's 4-leaf clover. Make a wish.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
Hey now.
Welcome to Scrub Hop Talk, offering opinions and an onslaught of off thoughts. The blah blah's top notch. Sit for a minute with BDC and the chicken, mixing a split for a Scotch rock.
My boys and I have been described, opinionated 100 times, and not afraid to dive into our minds, talking deep inside. Talk about the lives we live, bro. You know that the dude abides. Best part of my week is with the crew, chop it about the grind.
Where you go to get a chicken squat? Where you go to see the chicken cock? I'm talking about Scrub Hop talking. I might tell you why the chicken crossed the road. Your mother.
Some bitches may have sold a name, but the show is still the same. We here to let you know we still hella fucked up in the brain. Our views on the world got more screwed up with age, but the show's about to start. We're only here to set the stage.
Not everyone's gonna enjoy this show. Settle in.
However, I would like to point out that I think most of you will enjoy this show. This is the best show. I find it's my favorite show.
Weekly, I feel like that's the most accurate part of the intro. That and like, I wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Yeah.
Two.
Hey, we're doing a great thing here. We are
everybody that watches our show. I feel like that sums up. Because I mean, if any of those like 7,000 viewers per episode we were just discussing get the humor, I'm sure they feel like we're rather awkward.
I think it was actually 70,000 that Trox was talking about up there.
Were you counting by thousands?
I was counting by twos.
Holy shit! I think I just saw the cock's face. Oh, he must be sick. Oh, that sound. That was like Shuli's neck.
Deep cuts. Inside baseball.
So, yeah, welcome to episode 15 of Scrub Hop Talk, everybody. We're very excited to be back.
Is that
halfway to 32.
Halfway to 32. Wait a minute. I don't think that math adds up, but that's okay.
Yeah, but that's the theme tonight, right?
Hey, don't count all your show chicken eggs before they hatch. I don't know. I got nothing. Episode 15 though, so that's super fresh.
Yeah,
boy.
Good about it.
Yeah.
Troxy Cotton now. He talks in the beginning and towards the end. He's getting a lot better. He's getting less shy on the mic.
I do the whole time. I'm not shy. Listen, what I am is interested in hearing what other people have to say.
And then forming an opinion and keeping it to myself.
He said unhealthy.
Talk shit later when nobody's around.
Right?
Yeah. Oh,
my anonymous Twitter handle.
You guys should see what he texts me after the show.
Oh, I can only imagine. You should loop from Omaha and just fucking
put him on blast.
Screenshot and just send me everything.
Oh, like, more inside baseball.
Like almost. Oh, that whatever. DJ Mad Hatter. And like send me the text messages of the conversations as they're happening.
I will. He sends me some ruthless ass shit. He's like, man, I don't know if chicken rips on me 13 or 14 more times, I'm out of here.
I'm Chota Boy. Listen,
we're mixing references now.
Hey, that's okay.
It's fine.
But,
Same universe. It's fine.
We get it.
All of this is where we belong. God damn it.
Yep.
That's
where
right.
We belong. So how you guys doing? How's everybody been? Episode 15. Really happy to see you.
Chilling.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's good.
See, we pass you the mic for an elaborate answer. We get good. Good.
I get good. And from chicken,
I was going to keep going, and then
I
was cut off by JDirty, and I've learned on this show that when I'm cut off, I'm supposed to stop talking. So I did that, and now I'm being punished for that. So apparently, I'm punished no matter what I do.
Yeah.
For one, you sound just like my 7-year-old. And for two, you see what happens? We let you talk, and you got nervous. So you just started like speaking louder and angrier.
I feel just like your 7-year-old right now, too.
Looks like you ate my 7-year-old.
A couple of them.
I like Big Trox. He's just like, Jesus, what?
Yeah. Yikes.
Well, I'm doing well.
You
I finished more HBO shows. I've now
tell us.
finished during the quarantine. We finished The Sopranos.
Who's the week?
6
Never
Feet
mind,
Under.
who cares?
And The Wire. Okay, 1,
That's
2,
good.
3 old HBO shows, all top-notch television. And I'm here to answer all your questions about it.
All right, I have a question to kick this off. Can
Big
you write
Trox,
any of
up in the
them
corner.
better?
Oh, God.
Could I write any of them better? No. They're not Dexter. They're not Game of Thrones. They did a good job. Next question.
Are there any other shows?
People
Those
were
are the
mad
only
when
two
Sopranos
shows you
ended,
hated?
but it's good. It's a good run.
Those are the only two shows that I loved so much that I ended up hating that much at the end, that I was so upset at the end. I can't think of. Well, actually, no. Walking Dead, trash. Let's get into this. Walking Dead was good for 3, maybe 4 years. After those 3-4 years, what are they going to do? Are they going to go to another fucking place? They're going to get to that fucking place. They're going to take over. Eventually, zombies are going to come in.
Let me guess.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
there's
have to
zombies and they
dip.
need supplies.
A bunch of them are going to die, and then they're going to go to the next.
Where's the medicine? Where's the supplies?
Same shit.
Where's
Season
Bill
after season.
Murray? That's what I want to know.
The last
Exactly.
The last
And he was
episode-
a good part of that whole show.
The last season of that show
He
that I
played the
saw
kid,
was
right?
where the governor guy chopped that dude's head off. That was the last episode that I watched.
Dude, that was
And
the
that-
Gold Girls.
I was done before that.
Yeah, you know what? And it was fine. And then it ran its course. And then I was like, you know what? How many different towns can they go live in and then have people force them to cannibalize themselves? I'm over it. I'm over it.
Terrible. It's terrible. But The Sopranos.
Is that the proper term?
Cannibalize themselves?
I
Yeah.
think
So
they
if
were
I
zombies.
for some weird reason took a bite of my own arm and like chewed and enjoyed and swallowed, I would be
no.
cannibalizing myself.
One of
Yes.
the episodes that I saw,
Sorry, I didn't know.
they like cut this dude's leg off and then fed it to him. So there you go.
But wait a minute, if you're being forced to eat yourself, I don't think that should fall under the same guidelines.
That would be self-cannibalization, which is
It would be forced self-cannibalization, but
But
it's still,
cannibalizing nonetheless.
yeah. You're
Cannibalizing
still
would still occur.
eating people. You know, at the end of the day, if you're eating people, you're eating people.
Yeah.
There's a quote. If we isolated anything, hey, why are you so fat? Well, at the end of the day,
If you're eating people, you're eating people.
like a minute ago, me saying you ate a 7-year-old was a little outlandish, but you just come out with some gems like that, and everything's fine.
Americans are fat. I eat Americans. So what are you going to do? No, I digress.
Mentos.
Sopranos, 6 Feet Under, The Wire, all great shows, all great endings. Anybody out there, if you're looking for old HBO recommendations, that's it.
There you go.
I was always
Thank
a
you.
big fan of that documentary series called Real Sex.
Oh, that was
They,
a good one.
Yeah,
I watched that. I watched that many late nights. That and Taxi Cab Confessions.
Oh, yes.
yeah. Even as a young entrepreneur, I was like, "This seems staged. I don't like it."
Young entrepreneur.
What was
That's
the
right.
Bunny Ranch one called? Because I
That
know
was
there
called
was a
Cat
Bunny
House.
Ranch show. Cat House?
Cat House, yeah.
That was a good
That I
one.
remember.
Please
that.
don't
I
don't
must
ask
not have had
why
it
I
yet.
know all these things.
I was going to say that I don't know, and I'm not going to shy from the porn topic by any means, but that one I do not know.
You don't remember
Yeah.
watching Air Force Amy in Cat House?
I watched Cat House on IMAX.
And a week and a half ago, I'm an asshole because I have desires. You actually did it where you didn't pipe up.
You didn't think to bring this up last week.
That didn't jump out at you. What the fuck, man? You did what I admit that it would be fresh. Y'all make fun of me, and you're over here like, "Oh, I've been there, done that."
I wear 3D glasses at that mask. You know what I'm saying?
I've been watching porn on big screen since 2000.
Man, see, whenever I think I know you, I think we have no secrets. I've seen your digital camera, and now,
You seen his ground squirrel?
Ground squirrel. You need to explain yourself.
no, we do not. That's not an episode of this show. That's not a memory I ever care to discuss again. Next caller, you're on the air.
Oh man, no.
Hey,
I'm sure there's something Big Trox could play us into. He's got something.
I wanted to just say that I have something for Chicken. That's a little belated birthday present that should have been played on last week's show. Unfortunately, it wasn't received until after last week's show. But without further ado, happy birthday, Chicken. This is for you.
Hey, what's up? It's Haystak Macmillion. Go shawty. It's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. I don't have no birthday songs. But yeah, what's up, man? You our favorite cock boy. Chicken McFat Balls. All your brothers from Big Dirty Cotton and the Scrub Hop Talk family appreciate you greatly. And all the anger, cat costumes, and bone rips that you bring to the show. Keep it up. One love.
Fuck yeah. Love you, thanks, homie.
All the anger, bone rip, and cat costume.
This dab's for you, homie.
This dab's for you. I had no idea you were into the Fugees. No, that shit was dope. I forgot that you hadn't seen that yet. I was thinking for some reason you sent it to him, but I remember you were gonna wait.
No, we talked. Remember, we talked about it on Thursday morning because I had ordered that well in advance of your birthday, and it was supposed to be. Cameo says this will be delivered within 5 hours. Turns out they were not accurate. So,
Haystak takes a little longer.
I got the email. He's dying.
I was going to say, who are we going to get to the Cameo for his death note?
Yeah, I wonder
Chicken or Haystak.
Does Haystak do eulogies?
Right. Go Chicken. Your ass is dead now. I don't really got no dead chicken songs. But
I ain't wrote none of them yet.
We love the way you died on the show and shit. That you went out like a true cock, yo. But yeah, dope, man.
So he sent that back on the day after our last show. So I keyed it up for this week. And happy birthday, man! Hope you enjoyed that.
Fellas. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna mute again because I'm still coughing.
Thank you. Do that the first time.
Yeah, he's dying.
It's cool. It's just Rona. It's not the dab.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, right. He's gonna go ahead and die.
Just take it on mute. That's fine. If you're gonna cough, just leave the room.
Yeah, if you're gonna cough, leave the room.
Thank you.
You know that travels through sound waves.
Oh, he's gone. Here, I pulled this one just for JDirty.
Russia?
Yeah. That's what I imagine you would have been like in 4th grade had there been a talent show and you could have had that opportunity.
Stop, because I'm only going to say this because I finally have been let down. No, I said stop. If you flipped it around and it had stopped already, now it's too late. But no, I did the 5th grade talent show with the homie that I know his name, but no need for bleeps. My brother told me he wrote a Dare rap song, and I believed him because I was a 5th grader. But I learned it, and I performed a whole rap song, "Little White Me," in 5th grade at Eastridge Elementary School, and it was to Ice Ice Baby.
Nice.
It was like drugs, grab a hold of you tightly, people falling dead daily and nightly. Will I ever do drugs? No. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember how it went, but I did the whole thing, and my homie, my hype man, was on stage, and at the end, twice the whole song, he goes, "I'm saying," and we had the whole thing on film. I finally found the tape at my mom's house, brought it home, couldn't find it. It goes from one of my brother's bajillion fucking talent shows right into All My Children rerun from 1993, and it's gone. But there was a talent show. I was rapping like that, and it was probably as embarrassing. That's the whole point of the story. It was going to come out, and it's not out.
I wish we could find it. It would be really nice if we could find that clip and play that on the show.
I don't want to watch anything else.
Next week in the segment of My Mom Loves My Brother More Than She Loves Me. Because quickly I kind of felt like that was a little therapy session. Like, yeah, I know what happened.
I could write 45 minutes on that topic. Where do we start?
We've got Reisky's fucking 20,000 goddamn choir performance with him in tights, like a little pretty boy. Can't have Justin rapping about not doing drugs? What the fuck? Yeah, I wanted to put it out on our DVD so bad. Like, oh, I know it was just horrible. Yeah.
It's terrible.
For sure. That. Yeah, I wish I could remember it. It sucks. But later I found out, years later, somebody at my work, like a patient, just started singing it. I was like, what the fuck is that? He's like, oh, don't you remember that like rap song from back in the day? It's like, that Ryan made up? Like, and that was when I was like, oh shit, he's been lying his ass off to me. Like, I thought he wrote the whole thing. Turns out he heard it somewhere and just told me, the gullible little brother, that he wrote it. And I was pissed.
I've known your brother for a long time, and that doesn't surprise me in the
And nothing sounds less like suspicious. Or yeah, whatever means it sounds real.
That sounds precisely like something he would do.
Yep, that's the life I live. But
I feel for
anyway.
you right there. I've had many of those gullible little brother moments with this motherfucker up that way in my life. So I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, older brothers are whack as fuck. Nobody likes them.
Do you cry about it a lot?
I do. I think about it all the time. We were at Skate City, and I was a child. And and we were there. I don't know which of your friends
wouldn't give me
there,
a free cup of cheese sauce. Only the popcorn.
I wish there was cheese. There definitely was cheese sauce there, but I don't remember having any. But no, there was one part of the skating that the guy over the announcer, and I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't listening. I was just listening to my big brother because he was there and he was there to protect me. And the guy over the announcer said, all right, it's all ladies skate time. Ladies, everybody get out on the floor. And he goes, hey, go ahead. I think he just called you. And I wasn't listening to the announcer. And I was just like, yeah, let's go. And I made it maybe like you know, in a skating rink like that, there's maybe like 3 doors to get in and out of the rink. I made it probably past the first door after I got into the second.
How old were you?
The announcer, I must have been like 7 or 8 years old before the announcer got on there and said, ladies skate, all ladies skate right now. Ladies, I said. And then I look back at him.
Bitch.
He's laughing. His friends are laughing. And I'm like, all right, I don't have any friends. Everybody's my enemy. And this is now how I have to look at my life moving forward. So yeah, no, I don't think about it much.
With an affinity for shoe shopping out of nowhere.
Really?
I can't believe you've been holding on to that for so long.
And I have absolutely zero recollection of that memory. However, I would have been about 17 or 18, so I definitely did that.
No, you for sure did.
I don't remember.
But you know, it's all water under the fridge now. It's good.
Man, that's
go flood in the kitchen.
Not funny, Ricky.
Horrible. That's horrible.
Was that from a movie that I just didn't get?
No, it's from Trailer Park
Boys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds like him.
That's a Rickyism.
Got 2 birds stoned at once. That's the only one I ever took from that. I love that one.
I use that one all the time. It's come on, guys. It's not rocket appliances.
They're all so good.
But no, you know, I apologize for completely damaging your psyche and really ruining your life up until this point. And what he said.
Just think, if your older sisters were successful, you wouldn't have even been here.
Big brothers are assholes. That's the moral of the story. Thank you.
Here.
Thank you.
Check out this motherfucker.
I'm saying you got to give it up to your big sisters, man.
Yeah,
they're fine.
They're doing great. Here, check this out.
They made the announcement, put your arms up if you're coming back for dollar hot dog night, or
on the caption that I read, that was filmed at last week's Monday Night Football with the Colts. And it said guy continuously dabs when they did like something on the camera that said to do a dab. And he just started.
That was his dab attempt?
He kind of looked like your stepbrother.
100% about the same thing. But yeah, like I didn't know he was doing the dab. Like,
yeah.
Oh my. I don't even know what to say. I feel like we're making fun of a slow adult.
No, I don't. I mean,
that was just. You saw how sparse it was. It's Monday Night Football. He's gonna get on TV if he does.
Right.
That.
I was gonna say, obviously, that
same reason I wore a mask to the Denver Nuggets playoff game.
Yeah.
What now?
A decade ago.
When he wore the chicken mask to the Nuggets playoff game, so he could get on TV.
And I got on TV.
Gotta be completely honest. I don't have any recollection of that. Was that some promo thing we had in mind and it worked, and I don't remember it?
No, this was just. I fucking just wanted to go to the Nuggets game.
Oh, I was like, fuck, I don't recall that at all.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, no, we were really clever.
I did.
Oh, I was thinking you had a sign. I don't recall. We did a lot of bad things to our brains.
But no, back to your original question. I would just like to make a statement that, about 95% of the videos that we play on this show are probably slow adults of some sort.
Oh, no, that was more of a statement, not a question. I don't think that guy was all there. But yeah, I thought it was hitting himself in the face, but I think the chicken's right. Just, you'll get on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Or they won't because they don't want to get, like, slow police on them. You know what I mean? Whatever that's called. Like PETA for them or whatever,
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
That's got to be. You'd think I would know, but I actually have no idea.
Why would you know?
Well, I'm in the industry.
Holy shit. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Fuck.
Oh, my mascara is going to
I was watching the whole time. I appreciate it. You don't need to keep on going into his industries.
We're just gonna leave that one there. Huh?
It sounds like I got like this, like overseas, like hidden business affairs or some shit. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
All right, we gotta move on.
Okay, go ahead.
Shit made me laugh.
Check this one out. This one is just fucking bananas.
Do it.
I saw this shit. It's terrible. Y'all, like that lady's on heroin. She's not asleep.
No, she's not. That's a
fucking. She's a sandwich artist. They dream big. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what they do.
I mean,
you don't think
watched the lady like die on heroin? I think. I saw that video the other day, and I just fucking kept scrolling until something like remotely fun came up.
Why did you know that I was going to play that on the show?
No, I didn't even think. I was like, I never want to see that again. Like that lady just died on a cold cut, and then I didn't even think for a second that it would appear on the show.
Hey, lady, can you get off my cold cut combo, please?
What? Oh no, she said she's dead.
Hold on.
Dead. No, sorry, she can't
you didn't think that would appear on this show?
I didn't. I saw it and I'm like, that's a black tar problem. Like that lady's like, I'm serious, man. Like that's straight up. That's a heroin.
100%.
That's a BTP.
That way, yes, 100%. That's what that was.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like,
that girl's fucked up on heroin.
I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I thought she was
in realm of the show,
Monday
hilarious, but I don't know.
The way that how slow she goes down, and yeah, that's a fucking heroin nut off.
Having a rough Monday. Jeez, you guys are really just shitting on my parade right now. God.
Well, no, I mean, I remember seeing like these two chicks that like looked like they were at like the Johnstown Milliken exit, like fucking Lowe's or something, or Loves, I mean, and they're like, oh, like drugged out, they keep falling asleep and waking up. For some reason, that was funny, but this one is fucking creepy. I don't know. Maybe it's like the inbred nature makes it funnier, but the sandwich artist. That you guys have the same look of disgust.
Are you saying inbred like she falls into a sandwich, or inbred like there's something else going on in her family?
Generation for catching that. I can't believe I didn't catch myself on that. That was dope. You're right. Fuck the Subway lady too. They're all inbred. I wish that was my joke and I had set it up because that would have been good.
Oh, we did it. We did it together. I'm proud of us both, really.
I just wish I knew I was feeding you that.
Oh, God damn it.
It's like that sandwich artist.
Not as good, but that inbred shit was dope. You can stay in the show.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? I'm going to say right now, Troxy Cotton's coming back for season 2. I wasn't sure if we were going to have him. But we're bringing it back, boys.
Season 2 is gonna be lit.
Yeah, I don't know, but that sandwich artist lady bothered me. It was sad.
Oh Jesus! Okay, here, let me try and turn your mood around. I'm sorry about that. I want to apologize to the audience.
I feel like if we ever make proceeds, we need to send like her at least $5 for lunch,
so she can get a hit. Come on.
Oh, a foot long.
Here, this is fun.
What the fuck?
What?
That's cute.
It's a gathering of the Juggalos, 22,044.
When you said that you were doing work for the show, which is the kind of shit that you're looking at, you wanna give me a hard time that I'm not looking at enough shit, and you're looking at that.
It is quality.
Oh my god!
Put it on. Yeah.
Is he like thrash dancing like a punk rocker? Is he looking for his dentures?
Is there better quality video?
Did he shit that diaper?
Oh, God. All the questions.
Has he ever seen sunlight? Has he ever seen a sandwich? Did he shit that diaper?
Oh, regardless of what you ask, Cotton, like
no, that's not heroin.
I still had to pull the clip. Okay,
that guy'd fuck up a whole bakery, man. He'd be murdering Subway.
Oh God.
Punching fucking Lay's potato chips and shit. Now picture that guy behind the sandwich counter.
He'd be a lot more lively. That much I can tell you.
He'd pick up those little like dressing squeeze bottles and just be looking like a fucking bukkake at Subway. That shit would be hilarious. Oh my God, that's funny.
This episode has been brought to you by Subway. Eat fresh.
Eat fresh. Wow. Sorry, this location currently out of spoons.
I hope we get a cease and desist from Subway.
Oh fuck, that's good times.
Just try to talk about Jared again, and they'll leave you alone. We'll talk about Jared every fucking week from here until the end of time.
This is our weekly Jared from Subway segment.
What if this is like seeing into the future, and this is Jared in like another 80 years when he gets out?
He's still trying to get near all the young people.
Oh my God. I mean, never mind. I'm not even going there.
Thank you.
You almost set me up in a way that's not a good idea.
You would have had to bleep something.
Yeah, a segment.
We'll call it Wreck the Seg.
I'm in pain, you guys.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. That's good times.
Oh my God.
This is why it's enjoyable.
Man. Oh. I'm so old. That was just like that was.
How are you gonna watch that and then say that? If he could party with us, that guy would feel like he fucking walked through the fountain of youth.
Man, I want to get with that guy. He seems
and
like
we are old. I feel the way he should feel.
I mean,
like that's not even a backpack. That's just a fanny pack he never took off. He just got so thin.
that clip's a good go-to.
Okay, so now that we're being serious about it, that's definitely a young person like in like a full body suit, right? Like it
no.
That's like, that is
and just for the record as well, when are we now being serious about anything? I don't know where you think you are.
I'm trying to find some realism here.
That's not like
I'm
the Six
it.
Flags fucking guy that was a teenager and like a bald cap. I think that's a legitimate old ass man.
Boom, 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 boom.
You know.
the fucking video quality is so shitty. Like he just looks like he was drawn, but with like chalk.
Like play it one more time. I'm trying to find a bottle.
That's a
that's not a little person. Dude, look at his arms, dog. Those look like Q-tips.
Look at his tits, man. He's got animal tits.
Farm animal tits. How am I not gonna have a bottle opener? I'm an alcoholic.
Okay, do it one more time.
That's definitely a dying person. Look at his wrist. Look at his wrist. It looks like Otis. He got those tiny little old man wrists. Like, unless Otis is sidelining as a dancer at a busker fest, I don't think that that's a person. Just my observation.
They don't call that moonlighting.
That's like 1 in the afternooning.
Wow. So
that was good.
What's JDirty drinking on this week?
One more of the where are we at? There we go.
Crown
Imperial
Valley.
Pumpkin Smash, Crown Valley. This one's a little older. This also came from the Rock Dock, but this is like 4 years old.
Oh Jesus!
But it is
what percentage?
10.6%.
Oh, you're fine.
He drank one before he gave it to me. He said the taste lost a little, but it was still good. And it had been 3 days, and he was still alive. Right? We're good?
It would have been weird if he had texted you to let you know he passed away.
You know how many more beers I would have gotten? That guy's got a full cellar.
I hope your name's on that in the bequeathments.
Hey,
I don't
man,
think dudes can do that. They just fart. So yeah, cheers, boys.
Cheers. Hey, I wanted to. I'm having a delicious seltzer. This episode brought to you by San Juan Seltzer. San Juan, have a seltzer. Thanks.
This episode is
tastes
actually
a little old, but it's not bad.
This episode is actually brought to you by
Tap
what's
water.
in my cup is in my cup. You know what I'm saying?
I don't gotta be worried about what's in my cup.
It's Dr. Pepper.
The base is Dr. Pepper. That guy's great. Oh my god.
I don't even think he said the base. I think he said there's a little splash or something.
No, I'm sorry. He said the foundation is Dr.
The foundation.
He said the foundation.
What you talking about, Big Trox?
I saw it 3 times. I'm
You know how
70
much I wanted to
years.
tell him, like, we not mocked him, but talked like him for like a year after that video? Just constantly. Like, what time y'all want to get ready for the show, Big Trox?
Yep.
Oh, so you know how I told you I've been freestyling the new BDC beats?
Yep.
Well, one of the tracks on that recorder was the very first time he called into the Socially Awkward.
Oh,
for
shit.
some weird reason, I had it play like recording through that, and I've got him. I'm looking for Big Trox and JDirty. Like we never spoke to him before. It was the very first time we interacted with them.
That's so fresh.
Yeah,
man.
so I deleted it, but like, I needed room. No, I
this
kept it.
segment has been called A Story for Nobody.
Yeah, I've had a few of those tonight. No, I have it, so I was gonna say we should totally, convert it over.
Cue it up. Send it to me.
I will do so.
Fresh.
So, I sent you something earlier today that I wanted to bring up here just to celebrate again how old we are. that today is the 18th anniversary of the day that Esham's album Repentance came out. That blew my fucking mind because I legitimately remember that coming out, and I feel like that came out like late into my years. 18 years ago.
What's weird is it wasn't late, but it was. I totally understand. Like, we were established in our like juggaloism by then for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What's weird is that every year another record is fucking 20 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Riddle Box one, and then the Malenko, and then Freak Show, and then I'm just like, fucking A, man. Like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, but see, like when they did the Freak Show 20-year thing, like that, I was like, yeah, that feels like 20 years ago. For some reason, Repentance to me just felt like it was way later.
Well, it's because it was his 12th album.
Well, yeah, good point.
No, I mean, I'm serious. Like, it was way deep in the catalog.
Esham had been around since I was like 4 years old, so, you know. That doesn't
well, exactly. What's dope about that shit, that particular record, though, is I was in Gunnison at that point. And I'm going to get all sappy on you guys for a minute. You, Mr. Big Trox, you overnighted me that record. You picked it up at Angelo's. That's not the sad part yet. I heard it had gotten to my post office on my box. And on the way home, I killed a child. That's what's sad. It was a child kitten, like a cat. Hit it with my bike. Kitten. What do they call it? Kitten, that's right. Like a cat puppy.
You waited way too long in between that clarification.
Well, I've never killed a kitten either. But I said there'd be a sad part of the story, and I got to follow through. But I remember I was in the photo lab at school working on developing some dumbass pictures for a dumbass fucking degree, college degree, well wasted. And I got the alert that it was there somehow. I don't know how I did back then, but I knew it was at the house. Ran home and got it. I said, man, this guy Trox is all right. That same year is when you picked me up for that Blaze thing. Remember when you went to Fort Collins?
Yep.
Drove 4 hours to grab me, drive 6 hours to the show, 6 hours back, 4 hours home. And I said, man, this guy Trox, I'm gonna be best friends with this guy until he moves away, and then we'll be like 3/4 friends. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, that must have been really nice because that same time I was being tricked at Skate City. So it sounds really fucking
shit,
cool.
He added a note about that.
You should have been there this past week. Shit was hilarious.
You should have seen this little bitch.
I didn't. You were just like the little guy. Like, you were definitely the little brother when I met him. Like, we were old and thought we were cool, and you were still in like middle school. So I didn't really know you for a long time.
You would have been in 3rd grade, fam.
Yeah, probably.
I'm talking about when we started kind of like after I got out of college, like when I first started even knowing him. First thing I remember with you was going to a Rockies game with you and your little sister and me and my wife and my mother-in-law. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Because I remember you had purple hair or it was blue.
I believe that.
You had blue hair at the time. And my sister goes, why do you have blue hair? And you said, why don't you have blue hair? And I was like, that basically sums this guy up right here. Like, that was my introduction to you. And I was like, all right, I get it. That's fine.
And see, now we're in a rap group and we do a radio show or whatever we're calling this.
It's a radio show.
A computer screen talk hour.
It's a podcast.
Well, hey, we got some music to play?
We do. We have a song.
It's about that time.
I wanted to reminisce about, the fact that an Esham album is now legal.
Hey, that's one of the only Esham albums I only own 2 copies of. Most of the others I own like 5 and 6 different variations, but that one only had 2 pressings.
That had some one to rock and one to sock. That one had some bangers on it. Okay, so tonight we're going to play a little song.
One of them's the shock pressing from Australia, if that counts.
It doesn't.
It should. It was hard as fuck to find.
It counts.
We're going to play a little song tonight off of our debut album from Big Dirty Cotton. All 3 inputs available now. It's everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, Napster. Available on scrubhop.com on the click on the merch button. and then you can buy it from us. We sell it on vinyl. We sell it on CD.
And T-shirt.
And T-shirt. And you can get a hoodie. And you can buy this hat. And the hat is great. Obviously, I'm wearing it right now. Okay? So I don't know why you guys are questioning me about.
You don't have to buy one of the face mask things. Those were weird and they don't fit.
No, mine fits. I wear mine all the time.
See, I think you guys have normal size heads. It just does not work. I bought 3 of those. One with our logo, other logo. Fuck those things. I don't get
basically, if you're JDirty, don't buy, or if you're JDirty size, don't buy a gator because you just too motherfucking big.
The rest of our shit is dope.
Fits on my face great. Hat fits on my head great. Doesn't fit on JDirty's head. Okay, so
the dope ad. This is real good.
Look! I got one right there. There's my Big Dirty Cotton hat.
But yeah,
I can't wear it. I'm a giant person. My mom walked crooked for 3 years after I was born. That's all I'm saying.
She sure did. I know I was there.
Shouts out JDirty mom.
Yeah. Anyways,
my little sister just walked out.
Check out. Still scrub hot. Big Dirty Cotton. Bitch.
Like it never even left. These 3 still breathing and it's rocking till the death. And beyond that, it'll still live on as long as each spawn still bumping this song. Still scrub hop like it never even left. These 3 still breathing and it's rocking till the death. And beyond that, it'll still live on as long as each spawn still bumping this song.
So you're bumping my song cause the track's a fucking bomb. You can ask anyone from co-worker to your mom. JDirty coming with the scrub hot flavor. You don't like it, you can suck up on my dick like an hour later. BDC is rocking and I blow the penny dropping. We some wannabe thugs that like to act like we from Compton. Our words go down easy, cold as shit like an ice cube. So run and tell your doctor you ain't yellow type of dude. Yo, so never second guess a face to face with the kings. Cause I highly fucking doubt you wanna face what that brings. We live across the map, I got a back, so that's a fact. Because the zip code doesn't matter and it's bigger than some tracks. And it's SB and SH and now we got the TC. But that's too many letters, just say the BDC. Okay. But don't believe it when I speak it, go ahead and try it out. But don't come crying back to me when you're leaking out your mouth, bitch.
Scrub hop like it never even left. These 3 still breathing and it's rocking till the death. And beyond that, it'll still live on as long as each spawn still bumping this song. Still scrub hop like it never even left. These 3 still breathing and it's rocking till the death. And beyond that, it'll still live on as long as each spawn still bumping this song. Still here, not fool, we never left. Been killing it since way before you took your first steps. I'm the father of your style, been known as originator. You should put the mic down with your copycat behavior. Replication is the only way you know, and that's the truth. And it's evident from Ursa stage to shows and in the booth. Originality is something that you lack, and it's a shame. Just do everyone a favor, exit out the music game. Staying true until the end, that's the motto with the click. Nickname the verse malaria because it's hella sick. Fakes probably plugged their thoughts into a rhyme generator. Scrub hop came along with that flavor that you savor. Keep it hot, what we say, 2020 till the credits. Nobody does it better, and you better not forget it. We that hybrid beast of dope raps and beats. The boys of BDC were who you came to see. Still scrub hop like it never even left. These 3 still breathing and it's rocking till the death. And beyond that, it'll still live on as long as each spawn still bumping this song. Still scrub hop like it never even left. These 3 still breathing and it's rocking till the death. And beyond that, it'll still live on as long as each spawn still bumping this song. Still the only option is to outlast the dollar fam. That's how the thought of stopping got us all like not a chance. The prime directive, kick rhymes correct till they gotta dance. Never outdated, we the opposite, you want a man. By popular demand, we here for it. And if we stepping through your door, then you should keep the beers pouring, okay? And keep the trees lit as the beats is. Each kid teams with us instinctually, can't teach this. Still feels like the class in session when the brothers rap and pass it to their nasty brethren. It doesn't matter the fact we lacking the black complexion. When the hands clap and nobody has to ask the question how we still scrubby, still enunciating, not mumbly. Still lead up cookie cutter MCs and we not hungry. Still on a mission to spit written for bill money. Still wondering, nah, Big Dirty Cotton is still scrub hop like it never even left. These 3 still breathing and it's rocking till the death. And beyond that, it'll still live on as long as each spawn still bumping this song. Still
with you! Open the door now! Or go to hell! Open the door, please. Who treats what? Jesus Christ's mother and God's wife like this?
He let her in?
He let her in the
That
car.
was baby mama?
That was the end.
Like, was
There's
that
no
his
way
lady?
she's getting in the car, man. Like, what the
Who
fuck?
treats Jesus Christ and baby's mother like this?
And God's
Anyways, I
wife.
just had to wear the gator really quick to show you guys that it's a
I
great.
knew you were
This is
going
a
to
great
cape right away.
product.
I'm like, I'm going to see how long we can go before he mentions it because
Yeah.
we're not going to. You look good in it. It looks good. I tried. It didn't work. I wore it in a video our dead friend was going to edit, but I guess we'll just never see that. Right?
I hope we hear from him again. I hope you're okay.
I'm going to pour out a little insulin.
Jesus.
That was deep.
Come on, that was funny.
Hold on.
Open the door now! What the fuck is wrong with you? Open the door now! Or go to hell! Open the door, please. Who treats what? Jesus Christ's mother and God's wife like this?
He's going. The door's unlocked, lady. Bridget, get in the car.
Do you think your name is Bridget?
I mean, that was my guess. She seems like a Bridget.
Holy shit. You think, wait, oh, I do want to ask you guys a question about that. Do you think that she's really God's wife?
I was thinking that initially. So she's essentially calling him God. Like she's putting him in high regard.
Yeah, and she was
Would
like,
you
hey.
why are you yelling at God like that? Would have been my question.
But what kind of omnipotent being would lock his wife out of a car? Fucking dick.
One that can do it with a snap? Like if you had that ability, you wouldn't?
Man, everywhere would be locks. I already told you guys, everyone's my enemy, okay?
I feel like this show has really become therapy for you, which I'm a big fan of. I think it's good.
Yeah, because I ain't paying for that shit.
My brother told me to go on the skating rink.
Oh,
I know, right?
You cat costume having piece of shit. Don't even get me started.
10 ply, bud.
Oh yeah, fucking 10 ply.
Oh,
piece of shit.
Speaking of, thank you.
Speaking
for
of 10
saying
ply.
that, chicken. I have an announcement to make, and I'm going to make this announcement like it's my own announcement to make. Great news, everyone.
Oh, Biden?
Yeah, Joe Biden is
won.
Joe Biden won. Great. That's awesome. Great news.
Just kidding. Go on.
Okay. The great news is December 26th, Letterkenny Season 9 coming to Hulu.
December 26th?
December 26th, bud.
They're releasing it on Christmas in Canada because they said that they love Canada more and they get it first.
Well,
and then we get it on the 26th.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What's a day late? Who gives a shit?
I love it. I love their
mad
attitude
on it. The trailer looks hilarious. I mean, 75% of the show are massive fans. The other 25% is aware. So, you know,
I thought you were gonna say it's just massive. I was gonna be very upset. I was totally thinking what I would have said. I was like, "Ouch!" Oh no, you're nicer than me. That was awesome.
I'm a lot nicer than you. I've always been that way. That's why we operate the way that we do.
Sandwiches. Oh
yeah. So yeah, great news. Letterkenny Season 9 coming day after Christmas.
I'm surprised you two have ever got anything done.
Hey, as long as we can't make babies, there'll be no proof of what we've done. That's an anal sex joke.
Do you have any idea how many times we've been in the studio together and we've been talking about something, and then I'll just look at him and say, "Can you just hit play on something?"
Oh, because he needs fucking sound to accomplish something, and I will sit there in silence while I'm looking for files and trying to figure out Photoshop. I'm looking at details, and he's like, can we play a hip, just like he said, can you just play on something? And I'm like, yes, Montel Jordan, something for the honeys. He's like, but not that. Like, it's every time it's that.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, I became aware of that, JDirty, because there was a time when Big Trox left us both, and I was back there in the old hood with you, and you and I would be hanging out in the studio and just be waiting for something to be pulled up, and I'd be like, "Do you have anything you want to listen to?" Or
and I don't recall that, but I'm sure I was like, "You're just like him. Shut the fuck up."
You gave me that moment. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I like that when you phrase it, when he left us both, and I'm like, yeah, I'll bring in another person. We're gonna make it be the little version, bigger little version. They sound alike. He understands beats. Bring him in, introduce him to the kids. My dog sniffed him once, and then he left.
How'd it go?
My wife's like, "What about Johnny Doc?" I'm like, I mean, come on, I'll do this alone. Like, let's not get carried away. Like, I love the boy, but can't have the Illuminati as your hype man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he thought we did.
Shout out Johnny Doc. Much love.
Okay.
Shout out Johnny Doc.
Probably watching this episode right now. We love you.
Oh, no, that's just real. That's not an insult. Or there's a name. I don't know.
Hey,
but,
I'm just being honest.
you know what?
I'm just saying I wish you were still here.
I want to thank you for stroking my ego so much tonight, because you told me that your hype man in 4th grade was no good. You told me that my brother was no good.
The merch guy is my longest homie to this day of my life, and he was no good.
He was so sleepy. Look at him.
I wish you put up the photo of him. Same photo, but with no phone, but same position. He's still sitting there. Just fucking pat. I think Chicken was driving, right?
To where I had to take him.
I remember one of these nights that we were in Troxy Cotton's car, and he was driving me home, and Big Trox is in the back, and he's like, "Take this street," and I was like, "No, keep going," and Trox was like, "No, this one." And Troxy Cotton goes, and he's like, I don't know, I panicked. I was like, I live there. Like, go where I tell you to go.
I remember that so well, because I just remember you being like, why are you listening to the guy who doesn't live at my house?
And who keeps opening his eyes every intermittent 48 seconds. I
was just like, I'm sorry, man. I'll get you home soon.
But you know what? That's why we love you.
It was a good time.
When you're like that, you stroke all of our egos. So it's full circle.
Everything we've talked about here has been good times. Okay, yeah. It's been lovely.
And I'm officially #1 hype man. Thanks.
Sure.
Well, yeah, there's a poster to prove that.
It's in the studio right now.
Yeah, I look at it every time I'm recording. I'm like, we get it.
I have the other version of that. And one day my daughter was like, "Why is Uncle Trox with all those black guys?" And I was like, and I started telling her who all of them were. She's like, "I'm sorry, I asked, Dad." She's very much like me. And she just, I'm like, "Well, Spliff Star, you see,
Spliff Star is the god.
He is insane with Busta.
Spliff Star is the god. That's who that's who I've modeled my entire life after. Spliff Star.
And then you got Sendog, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I asked. Like, I don't care," and just walks right back upstairs like it never happened. I'm like, "All right," but she notices it's you, and then my son said that you used to be a lot skinnier. Excuse me, a lot skinnier, but you didn't have any facial hair in that picture.
Man, so check me out now. Thin. Check me out. Catch me outside. I'm skinniest my whole life.
You shouldn't go outside. It's getting worse.
I can't go outside. I went outside right before we filmed this, and it was like 30 fucking degrees outside. It was cold and bitch.
Really? Well, that was us a few days ago. We've been warm. No, but yeah, cold. Anyway, I feel like this just became like a fucking conversation before we got on the air. This just turned into like us being like, so like everything's good with the family? That's good, yeah. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Your parents in town?
Oh boy.
Sitting at the house. Here you go. Check this out.
Ya se puede ir. El vidrio es mío, ¿verdad? Pero no me puede dar pesos. No traigo pesos. Es lo que traemos. ¿Está bien? Ok. Ya está.
Do you really think that's what they just discussed?
The story on that video was that she said that she was unhappy with the installation job that they did on her back windshield, and so she requested a refund. So the guy gave her a refund and then bashed the window in with a 2x4.
Oh my god, that was great. And she didn't look like she was mad, almost like she just forgot to say thank you. Like
That's because she was holding the cash in her hands, and I don't speak. I assume that
whatever. Yeah,
that was some sort of Central or South American language. I wasn't following, but all I know is she looked like she was saying, "Okay, so this is my money now. I get my refund. I'm good. I don't have to pay for that window." And the guy's like, "Yeah." He said "está bien." That means it's good. So that's definitely Spanish or.
I watched Breaking Bad, but I don't remember that. I think that was just the name of one of the bad guys. Wasn't that the name of the bad guy?
Check it again.
Ya se puede ir. El vidrio es mío, ¿verdad?
Pero no me puede dar pesos.
No, no traigo pesos, pero es lo que traemos. ¿Está bien? Ok. Listo. Ya está.
I think you were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand any of it, but I think you were right just by like body language and kind of like the tones of their speech.
She kind of thought like, "Oh, okay, so I get my money back. We're good. We're cool. My complaint worked." And he's like, "Yeah, it's good."
Oh yeah, you're good. Here's your cash.
But,
can I have that window real quick?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
was she just in that much shock that when like the swing and the hit on that window didn't like jolt her, that she was just like, "Wait, is this happening?" Or like that, like that's what makes me think that they had that conversation. And she was like, "Hey, you guys didn't do a good job. Can you try again?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I got to break the old shit out. 1 second. Go ahead and turn your head that way." And she turns her head over here.
You think that's what happens?
And she just looks back like, "Did you get it? You got it all?" Like I don't think she looks super concerned. Is what I'm trying to say.
Or you made me wait 4 hours for this. This better not take a long. Is it going to take you an hour to take the thing out? No. Hold on a minute. I'll get my top guy right on it. You know what I mean?
1 second.
Or he was just pissed and said, "Fuck it, I broke the window." What is she gonna be like? Yell at the dude who just fucking Thor hammered the shit out of that window? Who's holding the 2x4? He's not of sound mind. Like
he's fine.
That video, he's fine because she's fine. But if she lipped off. This is a video from 3 weeks ago. Like this is a lady getting eaten by a whale. Like there's no positive outcome.
Or a lady getting hit with a hammer, or not a hammer.
Or those two dudes, fucking the shovel.
Fuck.
I don't know why I went hammer. We haven't played any hammer assaults yet on the show.
That's not.
Please don't.
Those are just murders.
We haven't played any straight murder videos on the show
except
yet.
for the whale. I'm going back. That lady's life ended instantly.
You think so?
But can a whale be tried for murder?
I mean, it can't be like prosecuted twice. I don't think, but like the first round,
double jeopardy. You can't have that.
Yeah,
you can't try 2 whales for the same kill.
Yeah, it's like some bumblebee tuna law or something. I got nothing. I thought I had something.
I'm still very much in the camp that lady went and lived in that whale's belly and had like a candlelight and was like sitting on a little perch.
No, her family had a candlelight vigil. She's dead.
Because she's dead.
Those are
because
the only
she was eaten by a whale.
They did not watch Pinocchio before. They did not do a Moby Dick reading right after. The lady died. It was horribly tragic.
Her
She
name
was
wasn't
pregnant and
Noah.
a mother of 2 already. The father was from the first video. Which one was that? Didn't somebody die on heroin or something? It's lesbian lover who does the adopted father worked at Subway. That didn't end well.
Look, I got to find more Subway clips.
Oh man, we should have a Subway sandwich segment. I would love that.
I think next week we should all enjoy a cold cut combo, though.
I love that.
Yeah.
I eat one every day. Hey, Happy, can I have one?
Coming right up.
So I mean, here's my question: do we have time to get into circumcision, or are we not going to do it again?
Here, check this out. This'll give you a good segue.
אבל זה בנוי מבחינה אבולוציונית. יש בזה גם לכל היונקים יש עורלה באיבר מין. מבחינה אבולוציונית, האיבר מין שלנו הם בדיוק אותו דבר.
Get the fuck out of this country. Make a covenant with God. It's our covenant with God. You know what? You're lucky that we're nice people and we don't kill you or stone you. And don't even answer me.
You are a sadist and criminal.
Shut up.
You are sadist, criminal.
Shut up. You don't even have a dick.
You're torturing little children.
Oh, fuck you.
Yes.
You know what? If I wasn't a lady, I would deck you right now.
I would circumcise you if I could.
You don't even have a dick.
I'm not circumcised.
That's what we were talking about. How did you?
But it's not. There's so much to that video just there that has nothing to do with being circumcised or not.
There was definitely a piece of it that had to do with
We have a theme on the show: crazy ladies
for like
who curse
3
at you
weeks.
and claim that they're nice. Jesus, motherfucker! Like she's like reminiscent of that lady. Like, you get the fuck out of here. You're lucky I'm nice.
You're lucky I'm not stoning you.
I should kill you and stone you.
I should stone you. Play that again. That's so crazy.
אבל זה בנוי מבחינה אבולוציונית. יש בזה גם לכל היונקים יש עורלה באיבר מין. מבחינה אבולוציונית, האיבר מין שלנו הם בדיוק אותו דבר.
Get the fuck out of this country. Make a covenant with God. It's our covenant with God. You know what? You're lucky that we're nice people and we don't kill you or stone you. And don't even answer me.
You are a sadist and criminal.
Shut up.
You are sadist, criminal.
Shut up. You don't even have a dick.
You're torturing little children.
Fuck you.
Yes.
You know what? If I wasn't a lady, I would deck you right
I would
now.
circumcise you if I could.
I would circumcise
you. Don't even have a dick.
I'm not circumcised.
Is that lady with those girls? I know that shouldn't matter, but like, why did she come up with such a vengeance? Like, you get the fuck out of here. Not even leaving them alone. They're underage. It's get out of the country.
No, I think based off of their reactions. Oh, we lost a Big Trox.
That they didn't know her?
I don't think that they knew her. No, they're sort of looking back once she walks up, like, hey, what the fuck is this? Like,
but
what
then
is
at
this
the
lady
end, she
talking
goes
about?
right to them, and they're like in a group together.
I missed that because by the end of the video, I'm so caught up by what the exchange is.
It goes from an argument to like he's admitting some embarrassing thing. Yeah, I'm not circumcised.
No. But it starts with I would circumcise you, but I'm not circumcised.
Yeah, he said that like it was a threat, and then like in a form of omission, like embarrassment, like, but I'm not circumcised. Yeah, I don't know. That was very strange.
His sign on the bottom said circumcised or some shit. Like he's at some stop mutilating the cocks fucking protest. He had a
really?
Sign. Yeah. He had a fucking sign, and I couldn't see the whole thing, but I saw enough of the sign that said circumcision on it.
Just there was a point, but I couldn't see the whole thing. That's perfect for a circumcision rally.
Hey.
Yeah, no, it was an anti-circumcision rally. That was the.
Wait, so they like a long dick?
It was like Hoops. Remember Hoops?
No.
From Arrested Development. That was the rally that
yeah.
Hands off our penises.
I do, yes. I was very confused for a moment, but yes.
Yeah, like we were over here thinking that circumcision really had nothing to do with that video, and that it was just weird that he said I would circumcise you, and then I'm not circumcised.
No, my connection went out.
Isn't it pointless to have a rally though?
To have a circumcision or anti-circumcision rally?
Why?
Well, yeah, because if you're against it and you've got a non-cut dick, then like just don't cut your dick. But if you're against it and you already do, it's not like you can go backwards. I don't understand why march about it. No matter what you have, you're gonna chafe.
These are probably like uncircumcised guys that are fighting on behalf of their circumcised brethren.
Yeah.
For what though?
For the tops of their dicks.
But I don't understand marches, man. I never have. Like
your real problem here is with organization.
Like if we all march, like chicken's dick's gonna get bigger. Like I don't like. No matter what your cause, what's the point of walking about it? There's still everything.
I bet if we all went and marched, that would make chicken's dick pretty big. I think that would get him pretty excited.
I think you guys are just saying the chicken would like to watch us march.
I just don't understand the point of why they were there. It's very strange. And what country was it that she was that mad?
I think it was somewhere in the European nations.
But she sounded like she was from
she sounded like
Rhode
she was
Island.
from New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like
California.
Yeah, she was definitely.
That
from
was
New
not
Jersey.
California.
No, it was in Europe.
That was East Coast.
You sure?
The attitude,
Yeah.
I mean.
I'll find the source. I'll find the source code. I'll tell you guys.
I just definitely that was an East Coast attitude. I hate those ladies.
That attitude's tough.
Yeah, never been a fan. Nope, not never.
Fuck New Jersey.
Yeah, stay the fuck, 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 stay the fuck.
Put your hands halfway up in the air.
That's his actual skin color. You guys are fucking crazy. That's not what's going on there. I'm sorry.
You're still stuck on. What do you think? He's a fucking marionette?
Like
that's not a
I think
child
it's
in an
bit.
old
I
man
think it's
suit.
a bit. I think it's a bit. Okay.
I'm sorry to tell you, but
Well, that's how much of his life is left. Only a bit. Like that's just an old man who does not get out much. I really don't.
About to be on every episode.
That is not. That's a costume. That's a bit.
No, he's gonna be. He is our.
Do you think
seasonal
Death is a
mascot,
costume
and he's
now
gonna
or something?
be on this motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah, I went to
Find me more
Spirit
of that
looking for
guy.
costumes. I didn't see emaciated old man. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
You didn't?
I will.
No, I
give
had
me
to
a
wait for
challenge.
this show.
Give me a
That's-
challenge.
What?
I'll find some. I'll come on. I'll come on the next show in an emaciated old man costume, and you're gonna look foolish.
Yeah, I bet that's the outcome. With that setup, it'll definitely be me. I'll take the challenge.
Get us out of here. Big Trox, you have something to play us out of here, or what?
Nah, I don't get shit. Here, I'll play you guys out of here with something little funny. This is a good way to end the episode. This is a nice, a nice little, sentimental video, if you will.
Uy. Uy.
So this is one I saw that I said I know we're gonna watch.
Oh, you had seen that?
I showed that to my wife the other day. I was like, we're at Walmart, and I was like, oh shit! Out of nowhere, I'm like, I gotta show you this fucking video of this dog like with a machete, or a sword or something. That dog was fucking crazy.
I titled that one
he's looking
Samurai
for
Dog.
Michael Vick. Like that's like a trailer for that movie.
That's the
Sorry,
dog.
Liam Neeson is the dog.
Oh my god, yeah, that was amazing. I mean, like he was swinging with purpose. That was really good.
He was looking
That's
for
like
it.
a machete or something, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
Like,
That
that's
dog
like
is a
the
machete
cut
or
down the
something.
jungle to walk around shit.
That dog's name was Danny Trejo. You know what I'm saying?
And that guy had a skateboard. Like I'm honestly surprised that was doing. Like, what if it broke through? Is that dog just gonna kill that guy?
Yeah.
Does Danny Trejo the dog only respond to a whistle?
So, like, if somebody sticks their dog on you, what's scarier? A pit coming at you or a pit coming at you with a machete?
Oh, big time that one. Oh,
Even
fuck,
if
man.
you could probably do much more damage without it. But like the terror factor of the pit with a fucking giant knife, like.
What was the training
why?
process? I want to see the montage of how it learned. like you know that montage blooper reel where they're like in the beginning they like hurt themselves a couple times. Like he's trying to use the knife to get the bad guy and he kills one of its dogs. Or like one of its puppies.
Take you down.
A baby dog. I don't know. Like what music would be playing? Like I mean, I don't know. Like, there's so many easy ones, but I don't know.
You dick.
Oh, only it's Dog's Life. Dog's Life. All right.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I got nothing. This is going to take a while, folks. Run the credits.
He's all glitchy tonight.
Oh, just the tip?
Yeah. He's all glitchy tonight. He's like,
hey, I dig it. I don't understand what I'm looking at.
Your mom's fucking glitchy.
That might be
Explain your nose art real fast. I got what it said, but I don't know what the image is.
It's
I don't think I'm alone here. They all look confused.
Oh goddamn.
Shoot.
No,
how about show us again?
Hold on.
I love when he takes his mask off to do this. Because it doesn't help.
It was like insanely clear. I just don't get what it is.
It was so good before. Yeah.
I have zero idea what that is.
Holy shit.
Can you put it closer?
Maybe. Let me try.
JDirty, just talk us out. Just talk us out while you're doing this.
No, I want to know what it is. Like I'm very much still curious. It's one of those?
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, okay, it's a dab drug thing or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that's called.
Dab drug thing. Earlier in the show, we had a dab non-drug thing. Now we have a dab drug thing.
This has been episode 15. Thank you for joining Scrub Hop Talk. We love you.
Thank you, guys. Be back every Sunday. Scrubhop.com. This YouTube channel. Next to this fat guy, that cock, and peace, y'all.